I've been training calisthenics for years, and through my experience as an athlete and a personal trainer, working with clients from both calisthenics and bodybuilding backgrounds, I've learned what really matters when it comes down to building muscle. I've helped people who train purely with their body weight, those who only lift weights, and those who combine both approaches. After going through many transformations with my clients, here are the key lessons I've learned about building muscle with calisthenics by taking the best principles from bodybuilding. First, compound exercises alone aren't enough. Many people think that just doing pull-ups, dips, push-ups and rows will build a complete physique. While these exercises are great, they don't always lead to balanced development. Lagging muscle groups like biceps, triceps and shoulders often need extra work. That's why isolation exercises like bicep curls, lateral raises and triceps extensions are essential if you want full, well-rounded muscle growth. You wouldn't rely only on squats for leg development, so why rely only on pull-ups for arm growth? Second, high-rep training isn't the best way to build muscle. A lot of calisthenics athletes rely on super high repetitions, 30, 40 or even 50 reps per set. But that's not the most efficient way to grow. Training in lower rep ranges with more resistance is much better for hypertrophy. Not only it is more effective, but it also makes your workouts more manageable and prevents you from burning out too quickly. In bodybuilding, progressive overload is key, and the same applies to calisthenics. Stimulating your muscles with increasing resistance rather than endless reps leads to superior growth. That brings me to my next point. Weighted calisthenics is essential for real muscle growth. If you want to build serious size, you need to progressively overload your muscles. The best way to do that with calisthenics is by adding weight to your pull-ups, dips and rows, using a dip belt, weighted vest or even a backpack. This allows you to train in the optimal rep range for muscle growth, usually between 6 to 12 repetitions, instead of endlessly pushing out high rep sets. Bodybuilders increase the weight on their lifts to stimulate hypertrophy. In calisthenics, weighted exercises serve the same purpose. Another key lesson is that hybrid training, combining calisthenics and weightlifting, gives you the best of both worlds. There are different ways to do this. Some people use weights for isolation exercises, while keeping their compounds body weight. Others mix both into every workout, or even alternate between calisthenics only and weight training days. No matter how you do it, adding some weight training can help fill in the gaps where calisthenics alone may fall short. For example, dumbbell lateral raises and bicep curls can target muscles that bodyweight exercises might miss or underdevelop. Next, the way you perform each rep matters a lot. Many people focus on explosive repetitions, thinking that fast movement means more strength. While explosive training has its place for building power, it's not the best for hypertrophy. If you want to maximize muscle growth, slow and controlled repetitions are the way to go. Focus on full range of motion, pauses and controlled negatives to get the most out of every exercise while also reducing the risk of injury. This mirrors bodybuilding techniques, where tempo and time under tension are major factors for muscle development. One of the biggest mistakes I see is lack of consistency and progressive overload. People switch up their workouts way too often, chasing variety instead of progress. Random workouts won't get you results. You need a structured workout and a way to track your improvements over time. Logging your workouts, increasing reps or weights when possible, and sticking to the plan will always outperform a chaotic approach. In bodybuilding, every session is planned for progression. Calisthenics should be no different. Another thing I've learned is that straight arm isometrics like the planches and levers aren't the best for muscle growth. These skills build strength, but they don't create the same hypertrophy stimulus as full range of motion exercises. If your goal is aesthetics and size, focus on dynamic movements that take the muscle through its full stretch and contraction. Gymnastic strength skills are impressive, but often don't create the same muscle building response as classic hypertrophy work. Nutrition and recovery are just as important as training. You can have the best training routine, but if you are not fueling your body properly, you won't see results. Eating enough protein and total calories is non-negotiable for muscle growth. Likewise, proper sleep, hydration, and managing stress all play a huge role in maximizing your gains. Bodybuilders meticulously track their diet and recovery, and calisthenics athletes should adopt the same level of attention to detail. So, if you want to build muscle effectively with calisthenics, here is what you need to do. Use weighted calisthenics to progressively overload your muscles. Train with full range of motion and controlled tempo for maximum muscle activation. Track your workouts and stay consistent instead of constantly changing routines. Include both compound and isolation exercises to ensure balanced muscle growth. Support your training with a proper diet, eating enough calories and protein, and prioritize sleep and recovery. By following these principles, I've seen my own progress skyrocket, and I've helped my clients achieve incredible transformations as well. If you're serious about getting bigger and stronger with calisthenics, start applying these principles today. With the right approach, you can build an impressive physique using just your body weight and smart training principles. If you found the video valuable, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next session.